Hey Collective, welcome to today's guidance reading for every zodiac. My name is Patricia, welcome to Work Your Light. So, I would say let's hop right in. Just let me get quickly my zodiac cards, shuffle them, and we're gonna see who's gonna get the first reading. So we're starting off with Capricorn. Wonderful. So Spirit, what is important right now for Capricorn to know? What is important right now for Capricorn to know? And they tell me that I should be pulling two cards. So the first card for you is the Knight of Swords. And the second one is the Two of Pentacles. So what is important for you to know right now, that it is, with the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, it is very important for you to know right now that you need to bring balance into your private field. For example, by cleaning, by decluttering, by cleansing your space. Another thing that I'm getting in connection with the Knight of Swords is physical movement. In general, we are talking about grounding simply because we have the Knight of Swords, which is really asking you to speak your truth. So when you are aligned and you intuitively feel that there is something that you need to say, or that there is some truth that you need to speak, or that there is some epiphany, is what I hear, that you need to follow, do it. Okay, that's why right now it is pretty important for you, Capricorn, to keep your balance. As within, so without is what I just heard. Let's have a look at what it is that you're currently heading towards, okay? So we have the Queen of Swords and the clarifier, please. The Knight of Wands. So yes, there is something, I do feel that there is some sort of outlook. There is something where you are with the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Swords. I do feel that there is some decision that needs to be made, which is also being shown by the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn. So the Knight of Wands is really talking here. The Queen of Swords clarified by the Knight of Wands, Capricorn, is simply talking about keep on trusting your intuition. Okay, and I'm getting this heavy ringing because there is some sort of situation coming towards you where you need to take action. You know, this is what I see with the Knight of Wands. What is also very interesting is that in this picture of the Knight of Wands, we do have another tarot card implemented. It is the Four of Wands. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this really marks some sort of a finish line. Absolutely. For some of you, Capricorn, the Knight of Wands could be a fire sign coming towards you, but nonetheless, there is some decision that needs to be taken, and it is about really speaking your truth. You know, speaking your truth, we're always talking about speaking your truth, but I mean, like, practically, what does this mean? Maybe saying that there is something that you don't want to do anymore. Also, the Knight of Swords is what I just hear, especially in communication with the Queen of Swords, Capricorn, can talk about speaking the truth to yourself, you know? And again, we are having the notion of authenticity. Anything else for Capricorn, Spirit? Anything else? Yes or no? No, that's everything. But just quickly, I'm getting the Five of Pentacles. Capricorn, biggest, just, where's this deck? Yeah, biggest hint here, get out of your head. Queen of Swords, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords, Two of Pentacles really talks to me about getting out of your head and remain grounded. Okay? Great. Beautiful. So, I would say that's it for now. Thank you so much for being here, Capricorn. I'm wishing you a blessed week. Stay grounded. Namaste. Aries, welcome to your guidance reading. Let's have a look at what is important for you right now to know. Okay? What is important for Aries right now to know? We have the Sun. We have the Two of Pentacles. That's like so funny because Capricorn also got the Two of Pentacles in the guidance position. Let's have a look at what it is that you are heading towards. We have the Three of Swords, Judgment, and we have the Strength. Okay. I would like to know for you, Aries, does this talk about a relationship, yes or no? Okay, we have the Knight of Cups. So, okay, now I'm getting it. Page of Wands in the back of the deck. Aries, let's hop right in. So, there seems to be some sort of internal imbalance, Aries. Not a heavy one, to be honest. But right now, in regards to what it is that you're heading towards is the Knight of Cups. There seems to be some change in your, or there seems to be some change of heart coming towards you. This is what I feel. This is what I hear, a change of heart. The Three of Swords marks something that you're getting out of. In communication with the Judgment, it is something that you are going to let go. This is something from the past for you, Aries. Some heartbreak from the past. And the Judgment card over here, especially with the Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups and the Strength card. Well, if I would need to put this into an example, okay, Aries, this really looks to me like a situation where you are asked to overcome obstacles, is literally what I just heard. Overcoming obstacles. There is a lot about bravery. Some of you, Aries, might have been hurt in the past. Then for some of you, it could mean that there is that there is someone that you're currently connecting with, but you're not pretty sure. You know, it's taking a decision. The Two of Pentacles is very interesting because in the Capricorn reading, it was actually first and foremost about balancing out your tangible realm, your 3D reality. Also a focus on internal stability, but for you it is more. It really looks like making the choice to be happy, making the choice, Aries, to really let go of the past, especially with the Judgment card over here, okay? And the Strength card actually tells you, Aries, I mean, you've been working a lot on yourself. You are absolutely capable of letting go of what has been hurting you in the past. We have the Page of Wands here and the Knight of Cups, and both in combination are talking to me about a new start. You know, the Page of Wands is someone who is very adventurous, someone who is a little bit courageous, you know, and the Knight of Cups is really talking about a change in heart. And I do really feel for you, Aries, that you choosing happiness and you choosing stability, internal stability, of course, for you too, Aries, especially with the Three of Swords, being a little bit too much in your head about the situation, will absolutely turn the things upside down. Is literally what I heard, and they gave me in the same moment the Hanged Man card. And the Hanged Man card is not only about changing your perspective in regards to a situation, but it is also about surrendering to what is currently going on. I do get a lot of courage. I do get a lot around courage for you, Aries. Is there any additional message for Aries, yes or no? The Ace of Pentacles. I mean, could it be any clearer, Aries? The Ace of Pentacles is really talking about a new beginning. Okay? There is some sort of manifestation coming in. There is some sort of manifestation coming in for you. It could really talk about taking a decision. Okay? But the sun, seriously, Aries, is what you're heading towards if you choose to let go of what has been hurting you in the past. And Aries, I can tell you, I understand you. I absolutely understand. I absolutely understand it. But I can tell you, choosing to be happy is absolutely right now for me, for example, really the only way to surrender to the current situations. Okay? Beautiful, Aries. Thank you so much for being here. That was your guidance reading. And yes, I'm wishing you a blessed week. Aries, stay grounded. Namaste. Taurus, welcome to your guidance reading. Let's have a look at your guidance. What is it that Taurus needs to know right now? What is important for you to know, Taurus? Some guidance for Taurus, please. Okay, so the first card for you is the Seven of Pentacles. Taking inventory. Eight of Wands. Well, that's pretty obvious. Okay, what is it that Taurus is heading towards? We have the Ace of Pentacles, clarified by the Hierophant, which is you, Taurus, and the Nine of Swords. So, Two of Cups. For some of you, it can talk about love, but I do absolutely see here, first and foremost, taking the lead could be in regards to your light work. Could also be really simply in regards to a job situation that you are currently in. So what I do feel is that here we are kind of talking about also having courage, because we have here the Two of Cups, so we're talking about alignment, balancing out feminine, masculine energies. We're having here the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. So both really talks about to me about, you know, you are asked, Taurus, now to really take inventory of what it is that you have been working on, okay? Where are you standing currently? Where is it that you want to go? You know, especially with the Hierophant card over here, because the Hierophant card really talks to me about walking your talk, standing in your truth, standing in your authenticity, and really act on what it is that you believe in. The Seven of Pentacles is simply here for you, Taurus, to really reflect on what it is that you have been achieving. And I know I may sound like a broken record, but from experience, I can tell you, Taurus, this is seriously something that is important for the whole collective. Okay, so the Eight of Wands, I would really like to get a clarifier on the Eight of Wands. We have the Moon. Okay, make the move as soon as you okay, so Taurus, there is some sort of decision, some sort of, I don't know, it really feels like I do imagine you, for example, you know, sitting there and reflecting on what have I been achieving? Okay, what have I been working on? How far am I? How do my finances look? I mean, we're talking about Taurus. This is money, okay? And we having here in regards to what it is that you're heading towards an Ace of Pentacles, okay? So what I do feel here for you is like, especially with the Moon card, taking action as soon as you feel guided to, okay? And the work that needs to be done up front is the Seven of Pentacles. Having a look at what it is that you've been growing. Which of these things are ready to take them and invest them into something? This really could talk about your finances, I mean, in general. But the Pentacles, to me, in this case, also talk about ideas today, you know? We have here the Eight of Swords, Taurus. So it is very important for you right now to get out of your head in order to see the things clearer, okay? Especially with the Nine of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and it is important for you, Taurus, right now to stop worrying. I know this, like, I'm not sitting here and say, Taurus, just stop worrying, you know, and be happy. Well, Taurus, I know that it's, with this energetic fluctuation that is going on, it is tricky from time to time. I've had a day today really that was like seriously tricky, and from time to time extremely low vibrational. But I can tell you, Taurus, what have we been learning? We have been learning to be in the observer position. We have been learning this, we've been practicing this, and we're capable of being in the position of the observer. So yeah, beautiful. The Ace of Pentacles, in regards to what it is that you're heading towards, can talk about a little literal offer that you may receive. Something that you've been worrying about that you might not receive. There is something that you might have been worrying about that could go wrong, or that could not turn out into your favor. But now I get it. It is important for you to gather confidence, Taurus. Okay, gathering confidence, gathering internal strength, getting out of your head in order to be in the flow of it. Okay, in order to receive back. This is something that really wants to be received by you, Taurus. But as long as you are in this, you are delaying it. Okay, so you are freaking capable of it, Taurus. You are freaking capable. Because otherwise I would not get the Seven of Pentacles. Because there must be something. For some of you, Taurus, they say that you have overlooked. Exactly. And that's why we have the Eight of Swords. Some of you, Taurus, might have overlooked an opportunity or an option. Have a look at it, Taurus, okay? Go deep within with the Moon card. Beautiful. Taurus, that was your guidance reading. Thank you so much for being here. I'm wishing you a blessed week. Stay grounded. Namaste. Libra, my love, welcome to your guidance reading. Whew. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What is it that Libra needs to know right now? What is it that Libra needs to know right now? What is important for Libra to know? So, we are having the Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel you, Libra. I feel you. And the High Priestess. But I'm telling you, Libra, we're all in this together. What is it that Libra's heading towards? Is the Queen of Cups. I just love this. And it's so important. Okay, and what is... Yes. Beautiful. Taking the lead. Yeah, we have the Chariot in the back of the deck. There is movement. There is movement coming. Clarify the High Priestess. Eight of Swords. Libra, seriously, the Eight of Swords, we are all, as I said, we're all in this together. Four of Cups, Queen of Swords, yeah. So, let's have a look. So, first of all, with the Four of Cups, simple. The Four of Cups is actually talking about, we are thinking that the grass is greener on the other side. It is very interesting that I'm getting this spread for you, Libra, because on my way back home today, I have been thinking about exactly this, what you have been laying out here. So Libra, this is really talking about being in the present moment. Being in the present moment. And the thing is that the grass is not greener on the other side. It is now very important for you to ground yourself, absolutely, to practice gratitude. And if this is something that I've been talking about before, if you're someone who's really having a lot of fun with writing down a gratitude list, do it. Okay, it is raising your vibration. For all of the others of you that are not that much of this kind, like sitting down, writing down a gratitude list. You have many other options, as like speaking it out. Maybe creating a voicemail for your friend. Me and my friend, we are doing this sometimes, that we're sending us voicemails in regards to what it is that we are grateful for today. Sometimes we're doing this randomly because we feel like, oh, the mood is a little bit low vibration, let's do some kind of gratitude, okay? For others of you, there is another option. Be happy. It is about being happy. But first of all, Libra, we need to get you out of your head. You know, you're an air sign. I absolutely get you. I'm a Gemini rising. I understand you. I absolutely understand you. But it is right now very important for you to trust your intuition. That's why we have the High Priestess here. Okay, and the High Priestess, especially in regards to the Queen of Cups over here, is talking that being in the receptive mode. This is the card of, for me, absolutely, of being in the receptive mode, surrendering to whatever is going on, because there is movement coming. There is absolutely movement coming. And the Chariot is also talking about, which is the Cancer card, the Chariot is also talking about, for you, Libra, to balancing out your masculine and feminine energies, which is like so interesting, because we have the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands, which is like so feminine and so masculine, you know. And the Five of Pentacles, I would really like to get some clarify on the Five of Pentacles. We have the Death card, yes. So the Five of Pentacles, you know, the Five of Pentacles today is really giving me this vibe of feeling left outside in the cold. And underneath this, we have the Death card. And it really looks like, for instance, okay, for instance, my mom, for example, she's a Libra, okay? And I'm getting like something like this when I've been talking with her about this. I really feel that many people right now that may live together with people that are like unawakened, which is per se not a bad thing. Okay, this is polarity. This is how it works. I'm living together with unawakened and it's totally fine. You know, this is like coexistence at its finest. And I'm fine with this. You know, we are leading by example, okay? And we don't have to push people to be different. For example, my mother, she already got this, but nonetheless, it's like she's feeling bored. She's really like having no one to talk about the stuff that she likes to talk about, which is the stuff that I like to talk about. I've been raised by her, you know. We have tarot, we have astrology, we have energy healing. I'm being raised in this way, okay? And the thing is that with the Four of Cups, Libra, it's a little bit like, man, how long will it stay like that? And the point here is the Queen of Cups for you, Libra, okay? We need to get you into the situation, or we need to get you out of the Five of Pentacles, feeling left outside in the cold, okay? That's why we have the Death card over here, because it's redundant. Okay, it is redundant. Your feelings are not redundant. Your anxiety is not redundant. Everything has its meaning, Libra. I'm not here and telling you like, oh, come on, just don't be so sensible or sensitive. Sometimes, seriously, I know how this feels. I understand you, Libra, absolutely. But I can tell you, we have over here the King of Wands. And the reason why I'm simply communicating it that way is because the King of Wands is absolutely, to me, an indication that you are so freaking capable of taking the lead in regards to yourself, taking the lead in regards to how you spend your time, taking the lead in regards to decide, Do I want to stay here? Or do I want to get out of it? Just surrender and just moving on with my business. Moving on with my business. You know, we are all currently really being surrounded with all of this energetic fluctuation. All of us, we are seriously currently having moments like where we are feeling like so low vibrational. And I'm telling you, I've been there 3 hours ago. I've been feeling like extremely low vibrational. And it was like, it was seriously not funny. I know. But Libra, you are so absolutely capable of getting out of this Eight of Swords, getting into the High Priestess energy, getting into the Queen of Swords energy, which is also talking about, remember Libra, you know how to get into the observer position. Utilize, literally what I say, utilize the gifts that we have been giving you. Utilize the gifts that or the things that you are being equipped with, and you are obviously equipped with a lot of stuff. Okay, Libra. Beautiful. Oh, by the way, again, just one thing, another thing that I'm getting in regards to the what it is that you're heading towards, and I do see a pattern in the throughout the previous readings. There is some moment where you're asked to take action. Okay, that's why we need to get you into the surrender space, because the point here is that if you are not, we're not talking about 24/7 Libra, if you are not from your baseline vibration grounded, it may be tricky to act or react in an aligned way. Okay, so I hear be prepared. Okay, be prepared. Not in a bad way, not in a drama way. It is just a simple preparation by grounding yourself and getting out of your head and enjoy the now moment. Very important, being in the now. Okay, beautiful Libra. Thank you so much for being here. I am wishing you a blessed week. Stay grounded. Namaste. Aquarius, welcome to your guidance reading. Very beautiful to have you here, Aquarius. I'm like interested in your reading. Seriously, I'm like interested. I'm a big fan of your readings, to be honest. I mean, all of our zodiacs are in here that they are seriously special. But I just love to see your growth. You are growing so beautifully. Seriously, Aquarius. So let's have a look at your right now guidance. Okay, what is important for you to know, Aquarius? Nine of Cups. I just love this. We have the Eight of Cups. Yes. What is it that Aquarius is heading towards? We have the Magician. Wow. Damn. Clarified. Five of Pentacles. This is like a never-ending story. Not for you, Aquarius. This is now, I think, the third or the fourth time that I'm pulling the Five of Pentacles. It's funny, seriously. So, and of course, because why not the Two of Pentacles? What a co-inky-dinky. So, let's get it clarified on the Eight of Cups, the Strength, the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and the Hierophant in the back of the deck. Okay. Simple, Aquarius. For you, what I absolutely see is that what you're heading towards is the Magician. It's a little bit, you know what I see? What I see when I see this is like, it's like you are, well, that sounds a little bit dramatic, but that's literally the image that I get. You are kind of splitting the sea, splitting water, you know what I mean, you know? But that's literally what I just saw. And the point here is, Aquarius, we have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Seven of Swords. It's a little bit like Spirit is telling you, well, Aquarius, you learned it, and I literally hear you learned it the hard way, but you learned, and you learned. Here you are with your new belief systems, you know, just, I know that usually the Seven of Swords talks about trickery and stuff like this, but in this case, seriously, it is simply talking about you've been learning from your previous downtime situations it's a little bit like, yeah, do your best and surrender the rest. That's it. And the Eight of Cups clarified by the Strength is you are confident enough to distance yourself. For some of you, it's simply about distancing yourself. For others, it is literally talk about walking away from situations that are not serving you anymore. But you are capable of it because you have the Strength card over here. Okay, and the Strength card is here because you're watching the reading. Okay, it is what I want to point out with this is simply that you are capable of walking away because you learned, Aquarius. You've been learning. You are, in German it says du hast, what is this? You earned this. Okay, you earned this. It's not that you earned it, but no, earning is like not the word that I want to get. It's a little bit more like, yeah, thank you. Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is talking about feeling left outside in the cold, feeling alone, feeling a little maybe abandoned as for some of you. But the point is that with the Nine of Cups, we're talking about being happy in the right now moment, because Aquarius, you've been learning that being in the present moment and feeling or doing something that emotionally fulfills you will then put you into a position of the magician. It's a little bit like you can see clearly now. This is what I get. And with the Two of Pentacles, it can talk about taking responsibility of your finances is literally what I just heard, but this may not resonate for all of you. The Two of Pentacles can talk about remaining stable, remaining grounded, but I do actually feel, especially since we have the Eight of Cups and the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, it really looks like that you have been preparing the way for you to take the decision, taking the decision to walk away from whatever is not serving you. And I do really feel that it is important for you right now to practice this. You know, practicing taking decisions or practicing walking away from what is no longer serving you, which fits perfectly to the Hierophant, because the Hierophant in this case is really asking you to walk your talk. Okay, but in order for you to see clearly, okay, and not having some sort of a foggy perception about around like what is going on, you need to be aware of the fact that actually you have all right to be here. You know, your current circumstances are absolutely, what is this? Are absolutely have been providing you, or are providing you with, what is this? Are providing you with things that you can see in your physical reality that you can be grateful for right now. Even though, Aquarius, you know that it's not over yet, but it's about celebrating what you have been going through. Celebrating that you have been going through. Being aware of the fact how often you have been walking away from what doesn't serve you, simply because you are strong. Simply because you're confident enough, Aquarius. Okay? Beautiful. So what it is that you're heading towards, Aquarius, for many of you, it really talks about a decision, standing up for yourself. But I do really feel with this, doing this, there is something that you are creating, and they are absolutely not willing to tell me what it is about. I got used to it. It's okay. I mean, each of you know what it is that you've been manifesting, and the Magician is simply talking about, this is something that you've been working on, Aquarius. This is something that you've been manifesting. Okay? Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, just another one additional message. When you have here the Nine of Cups, Aquarius, it really talks about something that we know that in order to manifest this, what we want, we need to practice the vibration of it. So this is the vibration of what is to come. Simple. Beautiful. I just love this reading. It's beautiful. Aquarius, you are doing a freaking great job. Seriously, you're doing a freaking great job. Even though it may seem that right now it's a little bit like, eh, you know, and it takes a little bit time, but trust that there is divine timing. I mean, like, for real. Okay? Absolutely. Beautiful, Aquarius. That was your guidance reading. Thank you so much for being here. I am wishing you a blessed week. Stay grounded. Namaste. Cancer, welcome to our guidance reading. Welcome to your guidance reading. Let's have a look. What is important for you to know right now? Okay? Let's see what is important for Cancer to know right now. What is important for Cancer right now? Okie doke. Cancer, your first card is the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Emperor. Wow. Damn it. Okay, what is it that Cancer is heading towards? We have the Page of Swords. Clarified by the World. And the King of Wands. Can I get a clarify on the World, please? We have the Knight of freaking Cups. Okay. Okay, can I get a clarify on the Emperor? We have the Four of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles gets the freaking Emperor. So we have divine counterpart energy over here, which is exciting. In the back of the deck, we have the Moon. Well, this absolutely can talk for some of you about a divine counterpart relationship. But this can also talk about, first of all, with the guidance over here, we have the Knight of Pentacles clarified by the Empress. So the Knight of Pentacles over here is really advising you to create change. To create change. There is some sort of change, some sort of forward movement that you are asked to take. And it really looks to me, Cancer, like this is something completely new to you, because we have the Page of Swords in the position of what it is that you're heading towards. But the point here is, especially because this is like, wow, fire guys, okay? Especially because we have the Emperor and the King of Wands. Well, yes, Cancer, this might be absolutely something new to you, but with the King of Wands, we are having over here the King. We are having the Emperor. We are having the Empress. You're so freaking capable of whatever it is that you are asked to pursue. What you're asked to move in the direction of. Okay? There is absolutely some sort of cycle that is going to be closed out. Knight of Cups. Could be a water sign, could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But to me, the Knight of Cups talks about expressing your feelings. It is, you know, Cancer, what I see here first and foremost. Yeah, what I see here first and foremost with the Four of Cups, and you know, this she's wearing a short that is that has the print on with over it. Well, Cancer, I get you. I get you. There might be a situation where you're feeling like, will this ever end? I mean, when will there be the cut? When will be there the cut? But the point here is, especially because we have the Empress, okay? The point here is not focusing too much on, oh, when will it finish? When will it stop? No, it is with the Empress. There is a big focus on you really grounding, nurturing, mothering yourself, taking care of yourself in order for you to not feel some sort of a shortage of energy. Okay, can I get a clarifier on the Four of Cups? We have the Three of Cups. Thank you so much, because this is so, so, so important. So this is really telling you a story, Cancer, because we are reading it from over here to there, okay? The Three of Cups talks about, to me, in first place, about body, mind, and soul being in alignment, okay? The Three of Cups also talks about get out of your head, Cancer. Okay, I know that this time right now might be very tricky for many of us, especially I think Cancer rising signs might be a little bit more influenced by it, okay? But what I absolutely see here, Cancer, that the first point that you should be focusing on, what will bring you a lot of more, what I hear, pleasant energy, is practicing the Three of Cups. And this really talks about being happy, celebratory energy. Celebrate that what you have been working on, okay? And the Emperor energy over here will then click into place because you're feeling grounded. You're feeling like the Empress, okay? You're feeling grounded, you're feeling like the Empress, and now, you know, from a grounded and balanced perspective or point of view, you will be more capable of taking the lead of whatever needs to be taken the lead of. Grammar. So, Knight of Pentacles. I would really like to get another clarifier on the Knight of Pentacles, to be honest. Yeah. So for some of you, Cancer, with the Death and Rebirth card, it really talks about bringing change into a situation, or ending a situation that ran its course. Is this grammatically correct? That ran its course. Okay, ending it because you're not only confident, but you are also very, very grounded, very in the flow. Okay, and this really will give you the push in order to express what needs to be expressed. And with the King of Wands then, and the World card over here, you know, closing out a cycle and taking the, just give me a moment, taking the actions necessary. We can also talk here about a Leo, and for some of you, I'm getting Aries, to be honest, when I see the King of Wands. Yeah, and we also have the Aries card over here. Well, let me just have a look. And we have the Strength card in the back of this deck, and we have the Moon card in the back of this deck. So this is really talking to me about gathering your resources, Cancer. Okay, gathering your resources. Get out of your head. It really does not serve us in any shape or form worrying about the current situation. Exactly. But I'm telling you, you know, the only thing, Cancer, seriously, and that's beautiful, what I see is the Over It card, you know, the Four of Cups. And this will not be really a big of a deal for you to get out of. In general, all your cards are like very, very, very much light attributes is what I see here. You know, the Four of Cups is actually the only card that could implement some sort of just, well, I just don't want to do this anymore. Yeah. Like, it's like you say, I just don't want to talk about it anymore. I just don't want to talk. I just don't want to see it anymore. I just don't want to think about it right now. Well, actually, the Four of Cups in this case is really advising you, stop thinking about it. Stop thinking about it, because thinking about it, focusing on the problem, will not serve you. Okay? Beautiful. So Cancer, my love, that was your reading. Thank you so much for being here. Woo! Oh, yeah, just one thing. Page of Swords talks about a new beginning. Yeah, I think I've been mentioning this in the first. Beautiful. Tongue-tied. Thank you, Cancer, so much for being here. I'm wishing you a blessed week. Take care of yourself. Stay grounded, and namaste. Virgo, welcome to your guidance reading. Let's have a look what Virgo needs to know right now. What is important for Virgo to know right now? What is important for Virgo to know right now? Guidance for Virgo, please. What is important for Virgo to know right now? Okay, so your first card is the Queen of Wands. Five of Pentacles. Can I get a clarifier on the... Wait, just let me pull up front. What is it that Virgo is heading towards? We have the Devil. Okay, I would like to pull... In the back of the deck, by the way, we have the Knight of Cups. I would really like to pull some of the cards from the other deck for the clarification. So, Five of Pentacles, please, for Virgo. Seven of Swords. Nine of Wands for the Queen of Wands. The Devil gets the Hierophant. This is so powerful, Virgo. And we have again the King of Wands. In the back of the deck we have the Three of Cups. Wow, 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 wow. So what is internally for you right now, very important, Virgo, is absolutely getting out of your head. Because we have over here the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands seem to, for some of you, it is about a love relationship, but I do also get very heavy workplace related vibes, to be honest. And the Nine of Wands really actually talks about, you know, just let me hop quickly. In regards to what it is that you're heading towards is the Devil, okay? And the Devil talks about liberation. You liberating yourself, first of all, by taking action, and second of all, by practicing what you preach, by walking your talk, by speaking your truth, by standing up for yourself, is also what I get, especially with the King of Wands cards. But the question is now, okay, how do we get you there? Simple. First of all, with the Seven of Swords, some of you might be currently in a situation where you have some financial changes, material changes, or something like that. Some of you literally feeling like left outside. Or it's a little bit like, for you, Virgo, there is the feeling that I get, I don't know, it feels like you are right now in a place where you don't really know if you fit in. But the reason I think why you feel this way is because the Nine of Wands. And it can talk about maybe a new job, which is very funny because I know a Virgo that just now got a new job that is like completely out of his métier. But you're really being advised, Virgo, to, with the Queen of Wands over here, to ground yourself, absolutely, because there is some creative spark that they want to get out of you, okay? I do feel with this card that your creativity or your will, your how do I put this? It could be, Virgo, that you're right now in a situation where you don't know if you can maintain if you can be there who you really are. But the point, what Spirit is actually telling you, Virgo, is that you're putting yourself in this position. It's a little bit like being opinionated about it. But I do feel, Virgo, where this comes from is simply because it is something new. And I can tell you, yeah, I know this. I know this feeling. I have had actually exactly the same thing with the job that I just started. But the point here is that the devil in this case, in regards to what it is that you're heading towards, actually talks about the restrictions that you are putting yourself on. The devil card in this case can also talk about an addiction. This may resonate for only a few, but in general, it this spread really is asking you, Virgo, to get out of your head first and foremost, in order to then be able to get some sort of celebratory situation. The situation that you're currently in might not be exactly what you've been imagining, but, and they remind me of this one quote: stay focused on your goal, but be flexible in your approach. And this is now asking you to be flexible in your approach. Yeah, not being so tied to your rules without giving them up. You understand? You know, staying flexible. You are this card with the Queen of Wands and the Three of Cups is absolutely telling you that it is totally okay for you to open up. It is completely okay, Virgo, for you to settle down, you know, and have a look at what it is that is currently surrounding you and seeing the beauty of it. Okay. Yeah, because the Seven of Swords, Virgo, is actually talking about, it's a little bit like they say, well, Virgo, you know that putting yourself into a situation where you're like, meh, will absolutely not benefit you. You have been learning this, you know this, and I do really feel that you are also perceiving it like this, okay? That you are in the observer position, and you kind of sitting there and say like, well, I know, but it's like so new, and it's, and I just want to be myself. Well, Virgo, you can be yourself, but first of all, you need to shift a little bit of your approach, of your perception of the current situation. So the advice here absolutely is, the biggest advice for you, Virgo, is getting out of your head about it. You know, being in the present moment, grounding yourself, in order for then, because there is some sort of action that needs to be taken in regards to what it is that you're heading towards. There is some sort of action that needs to be taken for you, Virgo. I do feel that there is one additional card missing. Yeah. The Eight of Cups actually just, the Eight of Cups can talk about walk away from whatever you intuitively feel does not serve you. So Virgo, when you right now reflected enough and say, well, I am extremely grounded, I am very grounded, I'm actually not very much in my head, and I seriously, this is the King of Wands, by the way, yeah, I'm taking the lead now. I know that this is not good for me, so I'm here to change it. Okay? I'm here to change it. But it's a little bit like, we need to first get you into the in a surrendering moment, which will then lead to a situation, seriously Virgo, which will then lead to a situation where you will be able to walk away from whatever doesn't serve you. But I do feel for some of you Virgo, it is really talking about that that you're currently in a situation where you actually don't want to be in. This is a different message, I know, but I mean, I'm reading here for many people. And the thing is, it looks like that first of all, we want to get you into the surrender situation in order for this liberation situation to occur. But as long as you are in the state of it is not here yet, it is not here yet, it is not here yet. Okay? Makes absolute sense. Makes absolute sense. So, and until then, Virgo, the Three of Cups and the Knight of Cups, really allow yourself to get a change of heart. If it is not your style, until then, you're free to go. There's never a wrong decision, okay? There's always learning behind the right and the wrong decision. There's always learning. So you cannot do anything wrong, Virgo. Seriously. If your intuition tells you, because the thing is that underneath the High Priestess, we have underneath the Three of Cups, we have the High Priestess. You're really asked to trust your intuition and being guided by your heart. But first, we need to get you as grounded as possible. Okay, there is never 100%. Beautiful, Virgo. That was your guidance reading. Thank you so much for being here. I'm wishing you a blessed week. Stay grounded and namaste. Hey Sag, welcome to your guidance reading. Let's have a look at what it is that you absolutely need to know right now. Some guidance for you, and of course we're going to have a look at what it is that you're currently heading towards. Okay, let's have a look. Just let me give this deck just one last shuffle. Okay, though, Sag, the first card for you is the Ten of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, what is it that you're heading towards? Of course, clarified Six of Swords, by the Eight of Swords, by the Strength. Let me just get some clarifiers for the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Just one moment, Sag. Please give me a clarifier on the King of Pentacles. The King of Swords. Yeah. And the Strength. So, my love, Sag, we are having the Strength twice. In the back of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. And we also have the Star. So, I mean, what should I be talking about, Sag? What it is that you're heading towards is absolutely something that you've been working on, that you've been wishing for, that you have really putting a lot of energy in, okay? So with the King of Pentacles, what is right now important for you is to be aware of your stability that you have. Be aware of what it is that you have. Be aware of what it is that you are being equipped with. Having a look at it, okay, and also indulging in it, because we are having the Ten of Pentacles over here, and the Ten of Pentacles in regards to the Strength card is really asking you, Sag, have a look at what you've been working on. Look at all of this that you are being surrounded. You've been doing this, Sag. You have been creating this, okay? The King of Swords and the Strength is a hint for us in regards to what it is that you're heading towards. First of all, with the Four of Wands, it is marking a finish line, absolutely. The Star is marking something that you have been wishing for, you've been working towards, you have been, I don't want to use the word waiting for, because we are not waiting, we are surrendering. But this is also the Six of Swords is talking about it. this is a transition phase that we are currently in, all of us, okay? And the Six of Swords is seriously talking about a transitioning phase, a rite of passage, okay? Moving into calmer waters. This is what you're heading towards, okay? With the Four of Wands and the Star card. For some of you with the Ace of Cups, it can absolutely talk about a new romantic relationship is literally what I heard. But whatever it is, with the King of Swords and the Eight of Swords over here, Sagittarius, it is important for you to get out of your head, because there are some self-imposed restrictions going on within you that are kind of hindering further growth, is what I hear. And that's why we have the Strength card twice. Okay, this is talking about, Sag, you already have this within yourself. Okay, it's actually nothing that you've been very much working towards. You just need to be aware of the fact that you have this. You just need to be aware of the fact that you are already in it. This is also what the Four of Wands is talking about. You're already in it. Okay, so the King of Swords over here is talking about, okay, not only about being decisive, because that's something that I heard. Then there might be some sort of decision coming. There might be something where you coming towards you where you might need to take a decision. Okay, and that's why we have the Strength twice. But in order to get into the space, in order to pull this in, you need to get out of your head, because we are in the age of Aquarius, Sag. You know, we are all in the same boat in this case, seriously. And the thing is that us being in the observer position is now very necessary. In order to be in the position of the observer, we need to be grounded, okay? We need to know about our stability. We need to know about what it is that we are being equipped with, okay? It is important, because there is absolutely some sort of new beginning coming towards you. And with the Five of Swords over here, it is asking you really get out of your head. For some of you, with the Lovers card underneath it, it absolutely talks about, for some of you, that there is some sort of a new relationship coming towards you. But right now, you are asked to surrender to the situation. In order to surrender in this in-between space that we are currently in, you need to be in the present moment, okay? Being happy, you know? The Four of Wands is also asking you, have a look at what you've been creating until now and be happy about it. See the finish line in it. Okay? Sag. Anything else? Is there anything else? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, of course. The Wheel of Fortune is simply talking about what you're putting in is what you're receiving in return. So the thing here is you've been putting in a lot, okay? So the wheel is kind of like really wants to move, but the thing is we need to get you into the receptive mode. And this is really to all of us. We need to get not only grounded, but by being grounded, becoming receptive, you know, entering this receptive mode. And that's what you're heading towards when you're getting out of your head, Sag. Okay, beautiful. Well, that was a quick guidance reading. It was an easy one. It was an easy one. Beautiful. Sag, thank you so much for being here. I am wishing you a blessed week. Stay grounded. Namaste. Leo, my love, welcome to your guidance reading. Happy to have you here. Let's have a look at what it is that you need to know in the right now moment. I'm gonna pull from two different decks for pulling the main cards and some clarifiers in order to have a look at maybe there are some, you know, double cards in here, like for example for Sagittarius we had the Strength twice. Let's have a look, Leo. So we have the Justice over here. Yeah, of course. And the Judgment. Wow, that's some deep stuff. Let's have a look, Leo, at what it is that you're heading towards. The Three of Pentacles. Okay, let's draw some clarifiers. Judgment, Justice, Three of Pentacles. Some clarifier, please. Okay, Justice. The Emperor. Yes. Just before I'm moving on, Captain Obvious, what you're heading towards, the Three of Pentacles. This looks to me pretty work related. I know, Leo, from the astrological point, there is some working stuff, project stuff going on with you at the right now moment. So what is important for you is knowing that if you're putting in the Emperor energy, that you are going to receive opportunities to show your skills. This is the Three of Pentacles, okay? Can I get a clarifier on the Judgment? King of Cups. Okay, clarifier for the Three of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. In the back of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords, closing out a cycle. Closing out a cycle of worrying or having anxiety in regards to your future. In the back of the deck of this deck, we have the Seven of Swords. Well, it actually fits pretty perfectly. Leo, what I do believe, what you have been learning is exactly that. What you're putting in energetically is what you're receiving in return. And now we are the lucky ones who finally got to the point that we are more and more able and capable of perceiving this whole scenario, of perceiving this whole momentum that is going on. Many of you know that we are right now in this kind of rite of passage, you know, we are moving on into calmer waters. Some of us know that we are in this in-between space. Okay, and this in-between space is very important for us in order to adapt to the energies that we are currently being surrounded with and that we are currently facing. Okay, so this is the Seven of Swords. Okay, learning from the past, learning from the stuff that you've been going through. Okay, and knowing for fact that it's now time that to close out the cycle of worrying, and because we know that what we are putting in is what we are receiving in return. That's why we have the Emperor over here, which is the divine masculine energy. And the Emperor is actually someone who is not only who is strategic, but the Emperor is the divine masculine energy. Okay, and the divine masculine is someone who is grounded. Okay, someone who knows what he wants, and someone who is reflected enough to know that whether his decisions that he has taken are fear-based or are aligned, or from a point of alignment. Okay. And the Justice card really simply talks about know that what you put in is what you're receiving in return. That's in with the card. So now the Emperor over here is really asking you to take the lead. And I would like to have another clarifier on the Judgment card, please. The Queen of Swords, yeah. Well, the Judgment card is talking about releasing old patterns in this case. And I do feel that the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords is kind of a practice indicator. You know, each zodiac, this is what I found, needs to practice something in order to implement it in their system. Okay, in their mindset, their belief systems. Okay, so the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords is actually telling you, like, Leo, trust your intuition. And with the Seven of Swords that we've had, you have been learning from the past, Leo, so you intuitively know now what is right for you and what not. And these two cards in combination are actually talking about knowing when it is the right time to speak up or talk about your feelings. For some of you, it may talk about a new relationship, laying new foundations. We have two aces over here, Leo. And what is like awesome is because we're ending this thing with the Ten of Swords and starting over And I'm getting over here, by the way, the Three of Wands and the Three of Wands and the Page of Cups. And the Three of Wands is talking about that this card over here delays these new beginnings. Okay, there is a foundation that you have been working on, and you are now being asked to get into the receptive mode. But in order to get into the receptive mode, Spirit is really asking you about for awareness around your strength, awareness around your stability, what you have. Okay? And being aware of the fact, actually with the Ten of Swords and the Judgment, that Leo, you've been already releasing it. Okay, be aware of the fact that you actually have already been releasing it. So now you can actually freely practice your new mindsets. You know, this is the Seven of Swords to me. Sometimes the Seven of Swords talks about trickery and stuff like this. But for me, the Seven of Swords, especially in this deck, is talking to me about getting out of old patterns. And what the heck is going on today? Getting out of these old patterns. And you see this guy over here in his backpack. He's having like feathers. And these feathers are the beliefs and the mindset and no, I don't want to say opinions, but you know, the things that he believes in. Okay, and he is moving on with them. Okay, so anything else? Yeah, simply in regards to what it is that you're heading towards is absolutely new beginning. Okay, there is something with passion, something that is, I don't know, Leo, it might be something that not only you've been working on, Ace of Pentacles, there might also be some sort of, for some of you, some sort of offer coming your way. But you need to be open and you need to be receptive for this in order to let it come in, okay? And a big hint that I just got right now is, Leo, you have to be aware of the fact that you have been creating this. Even though if I say that there might be some sort of offer, you've been manifesting whatever is coming your way. And in order to be receptive to it and not like being overly worried or having anxiety around these new beginnings, we need to get you grounded. We need to get you out of your head, especially also with the Ten of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Getting out of your head. Just release it. Release it. Okay? In order for you to speak your truth, to be authentic. You know, with the King of Cups. Be authentic. Show who you are, Leo. Okay? Show who you are. Beautiful. Beautiful. So, Leo, that was your guidance reading. Thank you so much for being here. And yes, I am wishing you a blessed week. Leo, stay grounded. Namaste. Hey, Scorpio, welcome to your guidance reading. Let's have a look what it is that you need to know right now. Okay? Let's have a look what it is that you absolutely need to know right now. Guidance for Scorpio. What does Scorpio need to know right now? So we have the Two of Cups. Yeah. Alignment. The Fool. Wow. What is Scorpio heading towards? Queen of Wands. Here's a lot going on about confidence, Scorpio. Here's a lot going on about confidence. I would like to have some clarifiers for the Fool, the Two of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, the Two of Cups. We have the Five of Pentacles. The Fool card. We have the Ace of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands. Six of Wands. And the Seven of Swords. Damn, seriously. The Seven of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. I don't know how often I've been drawing these cards today. So in the back of the deck, we have the Seven of Pentacles. And yeah, that was the missing picture. And we have the Emperor in the other deck. Well, what is coming towards you? One card is talking about what is coming towards you, and the other one is talking about what is important for you to do now. So we have the Seven of Pentacles, which is what is important for you to do now. Because there is going to be a situation, and for the most of you, this is absolutely work related. There might be some of you that might this woo. Okay. For some of you, it can talk about relationship, but for the most of you, it's job related, light work related, and in general, really standing up for yourself, okay? So Scorpio, the first thing with the Seven of Pentacles, which is talking about what it is that you're heading towards, it is talking about actually that you are going to, if you are not doing it right now, you're going to take inventory of what it is that you've been creating, okay? This is a common theme since, I don't know, 1 or 2 weeks, and we are still in this transitioning phase, okay? So we need to review over and over again our stability, our achievements. It is a practice. It is on purpose because it's a practice. We need to practice this, practice in order to, first of all, get into alignment with the Two of Cups, and second of all, not feeling like completely left outside in the cold, you know, in regards to, I don't know where I'm heading towards. I don't know where I am. What am I doing here right now? I don't know what is going on. Well, the point here is with the Fool card. The Fool card in this case really talks to be about trusting your intuition and surrender to the current situation, because you surrendering and trusting your intuition is automatically creating this pentacle that he is then going to pick, invested into something new. And here now comes we have the Ace of Pentacles twice, by the freaking way. So the Ace of Pentacles marks a new beginning, okay? Marks a foundation that you've been creating, Scorpio. So the Emperor over here says that in order to then take the lead, taking decisions, being strategical, okay? Being strategical because you know what you have and you know now which steps to take in order to move on. This is, to me, actually what the Seven of Swords is talking about. It is important for you right now, Scorpio, what I believe is absolutely like all of us getting out of our head, okay? So the Six of Wands talks about quick success, sudden success. The Queen of Wands talks about our creative processes. The Queen of Wands actually in this case for you, Scorpio, talks to me about remaining grounded and knowing that it's a little bit like you asked to prepare the fire within you, you know, starting the oven, and in the same time surrender to it, okay? And I do really believe, Scorpio, that the moment you're really taking inventory, you're going to see something that you've been missing out on, and this might mark this Ace of Pentacles. There's some sort of, especially with the Seven of Swords, you know, some sort of, Scorpio, you're being asked to review or to take inventory. Man, my nose is itchy, like, oh my gosh. You are asked to review what it is that you've been working on. Gosh, now my nose is extremely red. Okay, very important, Scorpio. Very important, Scorpio, because you surrendering first. No, wait, the order is different. Having a look at what it is that you've been creating, the stability within and without you, Scorpio. This can also talk about your finances. In order to then know, well, everything is cool actually, which will then lead to you being capable of really surrendering to the right now moment. You know, it's like taking inventory and then having a look at it and say like, well, actually, it's not looking that bad. It actually looks really good. And this is where we get the 2 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. You know, it actually looks very good. Well, okay. I mean, let's do this. I'm trusting my intuition. Let's do this. And this is the moment that you surrender. This is the moment that you're taking that lead. Because you're taking the lead, the leadership, because the Emperor is an entrepreneur to me. Okay? You're taking leadership by simply having a look whether your finances are in check, or having a look whether your internal stability is in check. Okay? So we are having 2 aces over here. This is really talking about a new beginning that you're heading towards. But first, have a look at what it is that you've been creating. Maybe some of you may have overlooked something. This is what I get. Okay? And for the rest that have not overlooked something, it is important for you to remain aligned, remain grounded, and really trusting your intuition, Scorpio. Okay? Beautiful. That was your guidance reading. Thank you so much for being here, Scorpio. I'm wishing you a blessed week. Stay grounded. Namaste. Hey Pisces, welcome to your guidance reading. Let's have a look at what Spirit has in store for you. What is important for you to know right now, Pisces? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What does Pisces need to know right now, Spirit? What does Pisces need to know? Queen of Swords, trusting your intuition. Knight of Swords. Well, yeah. Knowing intuitively when it is the right time to or move or speak up. Okay? But let's have a further look. I would like to know, Pisces, what is it that you're heading towards? Strength. Let's get some clarifiers with another deck. Well, the Strength card, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, all of the Swords energy, 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. This is like, these are really cards that are kind of a common theme at the right now moment. Let's have a look. Let's clarify the Queen of Swords. Page of Cups. Oh gosh, that's so good. Finally a new card. And we have the Sun. And we have the Justice. Yeah, that's also a common theme. And the Knight of Pentacles, like for sure. In the back of the deck, we have the Death card. There's something that ran its course. There's something that is ending. And here, wow, there is something that is ending and something that is starting over new. We have 2 pages over here. And the pages to me are really marking a new beginning. So let's have a look. Your guidance right now is not only to trust your intuition, but opening up your heart, or being open-minded is what I get in regards to insights that you are receiving is what I get. And in general, Pisces, what you are asked of is practicing happiness, being happy at the place where you are right now, being open to whatever is coming your way. I do feel for some of you that there is some sort of decision that needs to be made. Well, actually, Pisces, you can shake hands with like all the other zodiacs that I've been reading for today. All of us, we need to take decisions. So there is some sort of change coming towards you with the Knight of Pentacles, you know? Let's have a look. Knowing, Pisces, that whatever energy you're putting in is absolutely what you're receiving in return. That's why you're being guided to embody the energy of the Sun and the Page of Cups. and especially the and also the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. What? Yeah. So absolutely, there is absolutely some sort of new beginning because they are asking you to practice or to be in the Sun energy, in the Page of Cups energy. And the Page of Cups absolutely to me is such an receptive energy. Okay, so with the Justice card, it is simply asking you to be in the receptive mode. Not only being the receptive mode, but also making a move forward, whatever you are currently working on. There we have the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knights are forward movement energy. Okay, the Knights are, they're not looking back into the past or they're worried or something. No, they're straightforward. They're heading towards whatever it is that they want to do. Okay, and the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords is simply asking you really to remain in or keep on trusting your intuition and acting on it. This is important. But in order to be in this situation, since we are really being surrounded by so many energies, and some of them, they're really, really low vibrational. In addition to this, we are asked to deal with our own anxieties, reminding ourselves that we are in the observer position. Well, yeah, it is work. It is work, let's be real. But the point here is that if they would not show me these two cards, they show me these two cards simply because you are capable, Pisces, of being in this energy. And these two cards are absolutely an indicator in regards to what it is that you're heading towards. It is a new beginning, something that it seriously makes you very, very happy. But in order, just give me a moment, but in order to get out of this, or get out of this transition phase, let me give a clarifier on the Death card. There needs some cycle that needs to be closed out, Pisces. Turn inwards. And the Hermit card is also talking about taking the lead. Okay, no, it's actually not taking the lead. The Hermit card is actually talking about walking the path less traveled. So it makes absolute sense, since we have a lot of Pages energy over here, you know, because the Page is still an immature energy. But you are entering this Page energy with Knight's energy, and with the Strength, and with the Sun, and with the Justice. It is something that is meant to happen. Absolutely. We have the Death and the World card. I mean, like, what else do we need? There is something that ran its course, some sort of cycle that you need to close out. Absolutely. For some of you, it is in regards to material change, can talk about moving or something like that. But first and foremost, it seems to be something that you have never been doing before with the Hermit card. So for this, now it's important for you, Pisces, to remain grounded. Absolutely, remain grounded. And what is the most important of all, get out of your head. Okay, get out of your head, because we need to get you into the receptive mode. Okay, do something that makes you very, very happy. And not only this, having a look at what it is that you've been working on, having a look at where you already, what have you been building. And it is a lot. It is a lot, Pisces. Okay? Beautiful. You are absolutely capable of it. Okay? We have the Strength card over here. It feels a little bit, Pisces, for you. It's like just knowing that the strength suit that you're having in your hand over there is actually your size. It's like perfect fit. It's yours. Okay? It's yours. You're capable of it. Beautiful, Pisces. So that was your guidance reading. Thank you so much for being here. And yes, I'm wishing you a blessed week. Stay grounded, Pisces. Namaste. Gemini, my love, welcome to your guidance reading. I've been recording all the other readings yesterday, and I've been interrupted in the moment that I've been doing your readings. So let's hop right in. Let's let's find out, what does Gemini need to know right now? What is important for Gemini to know? What is important for Gemini to know right now? We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Emperor. Bam. Okay, what is Gemini heading towards? The King of Wands. Let's get some clarifiers. So in the back of the deck, we, pardon me, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Let's take a different deck, give it a quick shuffle. So right off the bat, what I see absolutely here is movement going on. And advice for movement, and advice for taking the lead. Let's have a look. Knight of Pentacles. We have the Six of Wands. I just really, yeah. And we have the Strength underneath, the Emperor. Wow. King of Wands. The Ace of Wands. So we're having a new beginning. And we have the freaking Emperor twice. You cannot make this up. And the Eight of Wands. I don't know. This really looks like a little bit of movement that is needed. It's awesome. So actually the point here is, what I see with the Eight of Pentacles in the back of the deck, this really looks like a lot of, it's, in general, it is really talking about taking the lead, being in a leadership position, and taking control over your life. Taking control, I don't like the word control, but you know what I mean, okay? So, yes. First of all, I would really like to dive into what you're heading towards, because this makes it like more smooth to get into the advice situations. So, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. So we have two eights. We have the infinity symbol. Number 8 to me is absolutely in regards to abundance. I do feel that there is something coming towards you where you need to just take the chance, you know? This is what I feel. So, because if I do have advice cards, okay, and they show me which energy that you are asked to embody, it simply talks about like what you're putting in. From energy is what you're receiving in return. So this really talks to me about, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Emperor, it is talking about some lead that needs to be taken, some changes that need to be made. And the Six of Wands is actually talking about what it is that is coming from this, why you're doing this, okay? So then whatever you have on your mind, Gemini, what you feel that you would like to step into, may it be work, may it be light work, may it be simply a project, something creative, or also a relationship. The message over here is take a step forward, take the lead, make decisions. The King of Wands, I mean, we have a lot of fire energy over here. To be honest, the Ace of Wands is talking about a new beginning. There is a lot of creative energy. I would really like to get one of my sacred geometry cards, because I do really feel that they are going to give me a little bit more around like what it is, a little bit more specific. I would like to get a little bit more specific. Very interesting, because this is the Eight of Pentacles and we have underneath the Wheel of Fortune. The thing is that with the Eight of Pentacles, it really looks at having a look at the details, which can also talk about the Mercury retrograde that we are currently in. So the advice over here is that if there is something, this is very specific, if there is something coming your way where you feel, wow, that really screams my name, that's mine, you know, that's absolutely what I want, because we do have a lot of decisive energy over here and we have the Eight of Wands, you know, what are we talking about? Then first have a look at the details, really work through these details, have a look at the fine print, and if it's still really something that you intuitively also, this is also what I see here with the third eye chakra, with the Ace of Wands. If you intuitively are guided, the Ace of Wands is, to me in this case, absolutely inspired action. Do it. Okay, do it. So I would like to get an additional card for you, which is, come on, which is passion, number 34. The frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. Well, that's actually very interesting, Gemini, because that's kind of the message that I've been giving in the transmission. Yeah, and we have number 23 dynamic in the back of the deck. Well, this is, okay, Gemini. So I do feel very pumped, to be honest, when I'm seeing your spread. I do really feel that there is something that is bringing a lot of excitement. Dynamic number 23. I would really like to get a clarifier on the Ace of Wands. Three of Cups. Yes, yes, yes. This is a very beautiful hint. Eight of Cups. Walking away from what is not serving you emotionally, and on the in order to then on the other side living the Three of Cups, because the Three of Cups is talking about really being in a celebratory energy in order for you to then be in the right vibration, you know, to take inspired action. And Gemini, I cannot believe that I was able to say the word inspired action without stuttering, because that's actually a word that I have always been kind of, it was always hard for me to get this word, inspired action. Crazy, even though I know this word. Anyhow, so Gemini, what I'm very happy to see here right now is you have no swords at all. Your reading is completely different than the others. Seriously. Maybe it's because it's the day after yesterday. You know, we have a lot of energetic changes going on. But what I do get over here is, first of all, a lot of passion, a lot of stability, Gemini. You've been doing an awesome job. I know that the energies in the previous days have been like fucked up. Seriously. It was so tough to get, you know, aligned again. This is the card of passion. This is exactly what this card is talking about. The energies that have been going on, and you just walked through it gloriously. I know we have been facing a lot of shit, you know, I know this, but you have been doing a great job. And I do really feel, Gemini, you know that by being happy, practicing the frequency of happiness, you're more in tune. Okay, this is something that you know, but there is a lot around also with the Eight of Pentacles. Maybe checking on your finances also can also be the point. But nonetheless, whatever you are going to decide, whatever you're deciding, whether you want to change houses, flats, or relationships, or you want to buy something, or you want to participate in a course, read the fine print. Okay? And then act on it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wow, that was a great reading. I just love this. Gemini. Beautiful. Number 23, by the way, is like my favorite number. Great. So, thank you so much for being here, Gemini. That was your guidance reading. I am wishing you a blessed week. Stay grounded. Namaste.